Head to Las Vegas, where you can ride the roller coasters at New York, New York, or the Stratosphere. Lose your money drunkenly at poker, or invite a stranger to your expensive hotel room. Perhaps you prefer a magic show from Cirque Du Soleil or David Copperfield. I suggest this option for your first night in Sin City. Real magic can be found in Vegas, but not on the Strip. For a true experience that will make you believe in the realm of magic, you need to see the master illusionist Mephisto Centurion. To witness his astonishing performance, take the Las Vegas Strip exit past the airport and keep driving until you reach the desert. Make sure to hit the road after midnight, as Mephisto only performs for the nightlife. When you think you've taken a wrong turn, stop the car, get out, and look into the desert night. At first, you won't see anything, but soon a hotel shrouded in darkness will come into view. Leave your car and approach the distant hotel. You'll notice that no lights are on in the hotel, but don't be fooled, the place is full of people. Approach the hotel entrance and knock on the glass doors, which will swing open. The lobby will be dark, and no one will be there to greet you, so take a flashlight with you to enter the building. Walk through the large, empty casino, following the signs hanging from the ceiling that direct you to the hotel theater. Although no one will be around, if you feel like you're being watched, you're right. Don't let that feeling hold you back. Continue following the signs until you reach two large golden doors with many faces engraved on them. These doors will open before you, and to your surprise, you'll find a huge, bright theater filled with hundreds of people you didn't even know were there. The house will be full, but one seat in the front row will still be empty. Take it, it's yours. As soon as you sit, the lights will go out, the curtain will open, and the great Mephisto Centurion will appear on stage in a flash of light. Dressed entirely in black, with a cloak, hat, long black beard, and mustache, he will amaze you with a wide variety of illusions, so try not to blink. His act usually starts with card illusions, like making a card float in the air straight from the deck or making it appear on the other side of the room. An even more mind-blowing illusion is when he takes a real sword and stabs himself right in the stomach. This special illusion isn't even performed in a box. The sword actually seems to go through his body, and he pulls it out as if nothing happened. He can also make real animals and cars disappear and reappear at his command. His talents are limitless. Many of his actions are accompanied by fire, and you'll cheer and applaud with amazement. But in the back of your mind, you'll think that none of what you saw actually happened. Once this thought crosses your mind, Mephisto will ask for a volunteer and point directly at you. He will tell the audience that he will make you disappear, and how can you resist the honor of being part of his legendary performance? A spotlight will shine on you, and the entire audience will cheer you on. Stand up and walk onto the stage where the real performance will begin. You may have seen disappearing acts before and think a trapdoor will open, after which Mephisto's helpers will guide you back to your seat while everyone claps for you. Instead, you'll feel the most intense rush of energy you've ever felt in your life. Mephisto, who is nearly 7 feet tall, will loom over you and inform the crowd that the illusion is about to begin. He'll ask your name and what you do for a living, then place you on a platform and wave his arms, chanting words in an ancient language. At some point during his speech, you'll notice his eyes glowing with an eerie purple light. Before you can scream, you'll be swallowed by a beam of white light. After the light comes darkness, but it only lasts a few moments before you fly through a wormhole at an incredible speed beyond your control. It will be a breathtaking sight, so keep your eyes open. When you reach the end of the wormhole, the next moment, you will find yourself in the air above the stratosphere, held there by an invisible force. The sensation of the wind will make you realize that this is not a dream. Don't be afraid to soar over the Viva Strip glowing in the night. Enjoy that feeling of flying. Don't question it. Just enjoy it while you can, because it won't last long. Before you know it, you will be in the lion habitat at the Mirage. The lion will wake up and approach you, and you will flee, frantically looking for a way out, but there won't be one. Eventually, the ferocious beast will corner you and slay you. In fear, you will curl up in a ball, close your eyes, and prepare for the end. When you open your eyes again, you will find yourself in a dark room with a wide opening at the top. You will realize all too quickly that you are standing inside the Mirage volcano and the show is about to begin. You may scream loudly in hopes that someone will rescue you, but it will be too late. A fireball will rain down on you, making it impossible to escape. A few seconds before your impending doom, there will be another flash, and you will return to your seat, sweating and shivering, as you suddenly hear the applause of everyone in the theater. Mephisto knows that your journey has been stressful, but he has been by your side the entire time to guide you. He greets you, thanks you, and then says goodbye to the crowd before disappearing. Chat with the crowd if you wish, and then head back through the dark lobby. As soon as you leave the hotel, there will be another flashback, and it will be morning. You will find yourself in your own hotel room with no memory of how you got there. At that moment, you'll realize the illusion isn't over, and it never will be. Don't try to look for this place during the day. You won't find it. If you search for Mephisto Centurion on the internet, you'll only find one article headlined, "Vegas Hotel on Fire, Illusionist Missing." That article was written in 1960, just days before the famous El Rancho Hotel burned down, which was a much bigger story. The hotel was called Illusion Vegas, and the main entertainment was a Mephisto performance. Little did the attendees know that their entertainer was completely out of his mind. That night, he committed arson, burning the entire place down, intending to take himself with it. Many guests escaped, but some did not make it out alive, and their remains were never found. Mephisto, real name Albert Torrance, worshipped an ancient deity who promised him great power if he would sacrifice his body, and he did so in the most dramatic way possible, one final show. Now he has powers you cannot fathom, and he will entertain you forever. You can ask for help from those around you, but they won't hear you because, well, you're dead. You died the second you stepped out of the car and into the dark abyss that swallowed you. There was no hotel, no audience, only him and his favorite act. How do I know all this? I am the creator of the Magic Kingdom. I am among you, and I invite you to the show of a lifetime. I promise that my dear student will do well.